Alright y'all, what is going on? Back with another video. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. It is Monday and I'm out here working and grinding. Hopefully you guys are doing the same. Everybody who's been watching the content, I really appreciate you guys. Also, check out all the links down in the description if you want to follow me on those other platforms. I really appreciate it. Let's get right into this video. Do you guys remember the people or the guys or whoever it was that was making the MiG switch cartridge, that little cartridge that they Nintendo sued them for? They sued them over that cartridge, and now they got to pay $2 million to Nintendo. Also, they have an agreement not to have any flash cards anymore. Now, I don't know if these flash cards are regulated to any other company, but I know for certain they're not going to have any Nintendo flash cards. And it's kind of crazy how they're in this situation. But I've been saying this like crazy before. I've been saying this like crazy. Like, seriously. Leave Nintendo alone. Leave them alone. Do not mess with their properties. Do not distribute their stuff on the internet. Do not try to circumvent any of their consoles. And if you do this, if you decide to do this, keep it to yourself. You don't want to be in a situation where Nintendo could overreach and possibly reach into your home and take one of your hard drives or take your computer or anything like that. You saw what happened to the guy, I think it was in Poland or whatever, or Portuguese, I can't remember the country, but they came and took all his handhelds. You saw what happened to the people with Love ROMs. You saw what happened with people with Yuzu. You know, all those things. Yuzu, they got sued for $2.4 million. You know, and Love ROMs, they had to pay like $1 million. And I did a video about the kid a while back that was streaming games that wasn't really available yet. And he was streaming them all like it was nothing. Leave Nintendo alone. If you're going to copy their stuff, if you're going to pirate their stuff, keep it to yourself. Make your own copies. Stay out of the limelight because it's not worth it. As for me, I've done that way in the way back. And it was fun, it was cool, it was convenient. But now I do cherish buying my own products and or buying my own games and playing them the legit way. And I'm not knocking anybody who does it, but I don't want to see anybody in a situation where they're having to pay Nintendo or they're getting arrested or anything like that. And it's just not worth it. Now, I will say this. The chances that it's happening are probably very slim. It probably won't happen. But you just don't want to risk yourself. To me, I just don't do it. I mean, I've been gaming since, what, 1987? I've been gaming since I was 5. There's not one game that I haven't played that I want. It's not one game that I've seen that I haven't played. I've basically played every game that I wanted to play in some form or fashion. So it's like I've gotten to the point with my collection and stuff, I don't need to go that route. Now, do I want to back up some of my games and put them on, like, let's say the NES Mini, or if I want to back them up just to preserve them? Absolutely. But to go on different websites to just take games and circumvent them that way, or put them in a console that is linked to Nintendo servers or any other server like that, I mean, you're asking for it. Now, I'm not doing that. If I was to do any of this stuff, this console will be offline. It'll be offline because, like I said, I'm keeping it to myself. I'm not putting myself in a position where it'll be exposed to Nintendo that can see, like, oh, this user is using X, Y, and Z. Let's go after them. Or if this person is advertising that you can do X, Y, and Z with our products, let's go after them. Because every time they've done that, somebody loses damn near their entire, life savings. Or if you got it like that, the money ain't a thing, and you just pay Nintendo and go about your business. But I don't know many people who have $2 million sitting around. I don't know that many people who have millions of dollars sitting around to go ahead and say, hey, I'm just going to do this, and if I get caught, cool, I'll just break them off and keep moving. Nah, the way this economy going and the way things are going, man, it is scarce out here, man. You got to make it. You got to get out your live. Shit, I'm on this truck trying to make money right now. Because I don't got it like that to give Nintendo money just because. Or any company, Sony, Xbox, hell, Sega. I don't have that kind of money. And at the end of the day, just to play some video games, man, look, it ain't worth it. Not in my opinion. I just don't like, I mean, the convenience is great. It sounds great, but just don't get yourself caught up in this stuff. Please don't. It's crazy how this stuff happens. You saw what happened to Gary Bowser, the couple that had Love ROMs, Emu Paradise, another one that was taken down. We talked about that on a live stream. I made a video about the other kid that was streaming the games, Yuzu, and now this with the MiG switch. Nintendo is making money off of people like it ain't nothing. And they don't even need it. And the thing about it is a lot of this stuff ain't even available to be sold. And they're still finding ways to tell people, no, we don't want you to do this. And we're going to come after you if you do. It's like I said, man, look, if you're going to do it, please keep a low profile. I don't want to see anybody get in trouble. I don't want to see anybody get in a situation to where they have to go to court. You know, I mean, that stuff is draining. That stuff is tiring. Going to court, have to explain your case, and it's hard to explain your case because they got you in 4K because they got the stuff on the internet. They got your IP address and all this other stuff. I mean, they couldn't do anything. MiG switch, Yuzu, they couldn't do nothing but say, hey, we did it. We're sorry. You know, and like I said, it's stupid, man. It's really dumb. I put it like this, man. Just like I said, keep it to yourself. Put the games on your own stuff. If you're getting this stuff off the internet, be very careful of where you're getting this stuff from, because everything has a footprint. If they seize a website and they got that website has a footprint, it has IP. I'm pretty sure it has probably IP addresses or some type of linkage to everybody who pulled something off of that website. If you got a VPN, you may be lucky, but they be having all this stuff that they show who did what, and they just don't have the time and the resources to go after everybody, so you may be safe, but why put yourself at risk? Why put yourself at risk? And some people just don't have the money like that, and I get it. Some people don't have the money like that to pay these prices, and some of these third-party mom and pop shops are making a killing, and they're basically price gouging some of these games, and I get it. That's why I say be careful if you're going to do it. Be very careful. Like I said, at the end of the day, man, it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Have your fun, enjoy yourself, but look, please just try your best not to get caught up in this stuff. Because I don't want to see nothing happen to anybody. I mean, as for me, I just been gaming so long, man, I just don't see the appeal to it no more. I basically bought most of the games that I want. I found ways to get them at a decent price, at a low price, and I love physical media, and I do want to preserve some of my stuff and back them up, but I'm just not about to go out of my way and go on the internet and pull it off the internet. It's just too risky. But hey, teach his own. If that's what you want to do, that's awesome. You know, just be careful. I'm going to get up out of here. I got to get back on this road. Y'all take it easy. If you like this content, the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click all the links down in the description. The article of this video, of this topic, will be down in the description as well. So we'll talk about that, or you can extend the conversation and talk about that as you read the article. Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm going to get out of here. Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Peace.